Hey, what's going on, XRP Army? Welcome back to the channel. We got a little red action going today. Actually, third day in a row of these red candles. Today, down 2.78%. As we can see, what we've been talking about, it did happen, guys. Came down, touched off of our 50 simple moving average. It broke down below our 21 exponential moving average on Monday. Well, it had support there, but later that afternoon, while we were doing the video, it had started its breakdown yesterday. And then, of course, today, Thursday, having that final drop down to the bottom. Now, what we see here on the RSI, though, we have now gotten below the 50 level. Unfortunately, that is a bearish indicator, but we have fallen so fast, so quickly that we have now fallen outside of the Bollinger Bands here, or the volatility band. So we're going to see what happens here over time. The one thing that does bother me is we do have a very long potential way down for the RSI on the weekly charts here. So if we take our trend line from the bottom and we keep that trend going here, we can see where price could be heading back to basically market baseline, which would be right here at this level of the yellow line. Price comes down here, taps off that yellow line, wherever that angle and wherever that meets, whether it's this week, next week, or in 2 weeks from now, we could see a potential bottom. I've been telling you guys that I wanted to see a bottom by the end of November the end of October. So I do think that there's a bottom coming in the next 2 weeks. Personally, by the way, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. Do not buy or sell anything because we talk about on this channel. I'm just telling you what would make sense, because what we've been tracking for quite some time is we want to see the bullish divergence on the weekly chart. If we get a bullish divergence, meaning price is here, right? This would be directly sideways. It needs to come a tiny bit lower than this candle here. And that candle's low is 28 cents. So we need to come a little bit lower than this candle. Whoop, come down here. RSI is obviously going to track down here. We will see a new lower high, right? So we had a high, higher high. This is going to be a new lower high. It's also going to be a new higher low. So as far as that goes, market structure on the RSI is still showing bullish, but we need to come down, have that tap, because we're not looking for a little recovery pump, right? We're not looking for a 2, 3, 4 weeks to the upside. We're looking for real serious moves like this one here. Bullish divergence popped in. See, this one, actually, this is a hidden bullish divergence. Still a good one. Still rode up very nice, but it came right back down. Then rode up, came down, and then really rode up, right? So as far as that goes, we don't have enough data to track back when we're tracking on TradingView via KuCoin of XRP, because obviously our first all-time high. In fact, let's check this out. Let's go see if we can get more data from maybe Binance. There's Bitstamp as well. Let's see the Bitstamp one here, because it's versus the USD, might have more data. So yeah, see, check this out, right? So here we have all the way back in the day, of course, we have our first run up of XRP, came back down. There was no actual bullish divergence up in here. So there's a hidden bullish divergence here. Didn't do anything still for very many weeks. Boom, it took off. Hidden bullish divergence here, got a little spike. Bullish divergence here, only got a 1 week spike, but this is when the market for XRP just wasn't doing anything positive at all. That was when it was starting its first real drop from its first all-time high. So that's interesting to see there. Then we have a bullish divergence here. It did give us a couple weeks in a row. So those are hidden bullish divergence. What if we even check on a much larger scale, even on the monthly scale here? So if we take a look here, monthly, we have a hidden bullish divergence, which was here, and then it took off. So I mean, it went up from the hidden bullish divergence, but we want a real solid bullish divergence. So for example, if we drop to the weekly and then we look at Bitcoin and we see in the past, this was a hidden bullish pump. Let's go to Ethereum. Let's see here. Here's a real solid bullish, not hidden bullish divergence, but a real legit bullish divergence on the weekly charts right here. And that was the start of that epic rally for XRP. So we're hoping that we can get that now on all of them, because they're all setting up for it, right? Even Ethereum is setting up for it. We got Shiba Inu setting up for it. We've got Bitcoin setting up for it. But of course, XRP Army, what do we care about? We care about XRP right now, right? Now, I also know that the coin is going to $1,000 a coin, you know, all these crazy, awesome things that could potentially happen. But we're tracking this in real time, what's going on right now. What we will also notice here on the weekly charts, we have now broken below the 21 exponential moving average on the weekly chart. So we're giving up so much support. It's not great. So what we're going to do here, we're going to jump over to our Heikinashi candles. We're going to find our last blue candle before this up move, and that's going to give us our weekly supply and demand zone. So the weekly supply and demand zone gets us here at 35 cents, a bottom of 31 cents. And if price comes down to there, you could realistically see a quick whoop, you know, a quick tap down. Might only take a day, tap down, come get a new lower low, and then we shoot up to the races for new all-time highs. But right now, the support level on the weekly charts down here, 35 cents. Now, what we'll do is check the daily charts. We're going to go to the daily charts. We're going to go back in history before this massive recent run up. Okay, so we're going to see where is price leading us right now. So we know price is sitting at this line right here, right now. It's down 2.6% today, but this is where price is sitting. And if we go ahead and take this blue candle before the up move, we'll box that one in. Okay, and then we also have this. Well, these are daily, so we'll go ahead and color the color yellow as well. All right, and then we're going to get this box here. That kind of engulfs that whole box there. Then we have this box right here. Okay, and then we have this box right here. And then we also have, we'll do this box right here. Sorry about the voice, by the way. I'm not feeling well today. Last night started feeling horrible. My head feels like it's going to blow up. But yeah, it's unfortunate not feeling so hot right now. But I needed to get out here, give an update, see what's going on. So as you can see, as far as prices go, where we're at right now, in the history of price, all of this has already been taken out. So if we go back this way, all of these right here, these are not necessary because these have been invalidated. It's already been below there. Okay, so this price is at that level right now, but it's been below there. And so what we're looking for is where is price going next? So all of these, they've already been to. These are the ones that stand out as real possibilities, okay? And that would get us that new low like we're talking about, because look at this right here. This literally, if it comes down and taps this supply and demand zone at 0.26999, 0.27, so 27 cents at any time, on the weekly charts, if it were to get here, that would be a new lower low. That would be going back to a historical level. So let's go back in time. That was a historical price in time all the way back here, Monday, the 25th of January, 2021. So nearly 2 years ago, right? So if that comes down here, taps that, and then makes the bullish divergence on the weekly charts, takes off to the upside. Those are real opportunities here. Now, what we also could do, if we go back to the Japanese candles and we go back to the daily and we go back to our indicators here, and let's turn on fair value gap, and you'll see there is a fair value gap at that exact spot as well. So again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving financial advice. This is just financial entertainment. But what I'm seeing, my personal opinion, is price could realistically get to this level, this fair value gap, 27 cents. It is also, if you come and go all the way to the bottom of this fair value gap, that's the top of our supply and demand zone on the daily from historical daily value point. So we'll keep an eye on that. All right, 27 cents. Just keep an eye on that. 27 cents, see if that happens. Now, it's not going to happen like today or tomorrow or the next day either, because we have already broken through the bottom. We're probably gonna have a small relief to the upside over the next couple of days. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow or the next day. We're also catching some support here off the 50. As you guys saw, we did actually touch right on the 50 simple moving average right here, 50. And it did, the bulls stepped in. Okay, so the bulls at least are stepping in there. That is really good sign. If price continues to get lower, we could be getting down here. Let's check our 4-hour charts now. Where does 4-hour take us? Looks like in the 4-hour supply and demand zone here. These are red. 4-hour. And that's where price. So this is our 4-hour supply and demand candle. That's holding as a support right now. If that were to break, there is a lower level, should be here. Okay. And then there's another lower level here. And then after that, we would use that weekly support there. Okay, so now let's go back into present time where we're at. So right now, as you can see, we are using this 4-hour supply and demand zone as a support. It has been holding support here, came wicked in there deep. It's starting to battle back though, as you can see right now on this current 4-hour candle. We do have 1 hour left in this 4-hour candle and also in the daily candle for the day. You can also see that price went and retested off that 1100 exponential moving average. Now, there is also a really huge problem that we could see here for a bearish scenario, and that would be this red line, the 50 exponential moving average crossing to the downside of this 1100 on the 4-hour. That would be a very bearish indicator. You can see the 1 hour has not crossed that yet, and you can see the 30-minute has. So the 30-minute just did. So the 30-minute just crossed it October 18th at 11:30. So 2 days ago at 11:30, that crossed, and it's been all downhill since then. So now what we're doing is we're watching to make hope that this holds support here at this 4-hour supply and demand zone. If it breaks below there, the next level down would be to this level here, 4-hour supply and demand, 0.40505. And then below that is 39 cents. If it continues to drop from there, it's 38 cents, 37 cents. So what I'm watching right now personally is I'm watching over the next, 8 to 12 to 16 hours, does this red line cross below this 1100 exponential moving average? So does your 50 exponential moving average cross your 1100 exponential moving average? We need to watch and see if that happens. If it does, that could be a really bad scenario. That could then have this weekly start to play out to the downside. So keep an eye on that. Now let's check out the news. Ripple ignites ultra bullish XRP push with the second wave of recipients in its $250 million Web3 fund. Ripple Labs unveils the second round of recipients of its $250 million Web3 funding project. The selected developers were along the lines of gaming, metaverse, as well as NFT, media, and music. Ripple plans to control a sizable market share by 2027 as it pushes NFTs on its XRP ledger. What's really exciting, if you guys have been following the channel, and if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'd love to be your crypto shortcut. We cover all the news, all the charts every single day. We bring you multiple videos a day to help you understand what's going on in these markets in a short and condensed manner. So make sure you smash that subscribe button. But here's what's really cool about this. We do know that XRP just partnered as well with Ethereum, right? In a way, they've now started to work with the Ethereum virtual machine. You can do programming on the XRP ledger with the language of Ethereum. And there's thousands upon I think there's hundreds of thousands of programmers on Ethereum already. That's going to explode, right? So everyone knows XRP as the cross-border payment system, but what if it did everything that that Ethereum does as well? What if it did everything Solana does? What if it did everything Cardano does? I mean, like, come on, it doesn't have to just be money. It could be everything. And that's what's the most exciting part, in my personal opinion, about XRP. Launched in 2021, the Creator Fund was initiated by the blockchain payment solution Ripple to provide financial and technical support to create non-fungible tokens on the XRP ledger. The $250 million fund entered its second phase of disbursement with the Web3 entertainment and media firms at the center. So imagine Spotify. Imagine, what is the other one that I use? Pandora. Imagine that, right? But imagine it on XRP ledger. So you can, whatever they call it, who knows what the app would be called. You log in, you listen. You get paid in XRP token rewards for listening. Or if you're an artist, you get paid for uploading your music to that streaming service, just like all the other ones. So I'm already involved in a music streaming service called Gala Music, which is, I mean, it's really, really cool, the opportunity that's over there. But XRP could do the same exact thing. Developers that build around NFT gaming, media, music, and metaverse were selected with startups like NFT Avatar Maker, NFT Master, Thinking Crypto, and Capital Block, among others, getting funds to scale up creation on the XRP ledger. Marcus Ingfanger, the vice president of Ripple X Growth, said that the company chose developers with project functional use cases for the Web3 ecosystem. He further added that Web3 is vast, and a new team is chosen for each funding round, with this second round being Web3 entertainment. And he says here, this wave is focused on entertainment and media, specifically music. We want to provide the support the indie creators with the technical, financial, and marketing support necessary to engage with their communities through NFTs. Ripple's goal is to position itself as a leading NFT network by being the go-to spot for Web3 developers in the coming years. Infanger added that the World Economic Forum project that by 2027, 10% of the world's GDP will be tokenized, and XRP Ledger can help meet up with the target by being a top platform for minting and managing NFTs. The small beginnings for Ripple. Ripple created the $250 million fund last year to accelerate Web3 adoption by partnering with NFT developers. The fund has had over 4,000 applicants since its creation, with the company pledging to keep the selection process transparent. Ripple Labs partner with the industry leaders like Mintable, Mint NFT, and VSA partners to create the NFT revolution on XRP Ledger. In the first round of support, notable creators were supported, including filmmaker Steven Sebring, author and entrepreneur Justin Boa, and popular NFT projects Xpunks, among others. This year, Ripple has also announced partnership with NFT marketplaces, including NFT Pro and Eternal Labs, to integrate with XRP Ledger into their respective platforms.